Invitational Community College Invitational Volleyball competition this afternoon. We're going to have two matches for you on the final day. Third place matchup is going to be just about going to start at this stage in yellow, as you may be able to see through the pictures that we're bringing to you. In yellow and white, the Division of Arts, Sciences and General Studies Team 2, and in red, predominantly red with some yellow and white around their uniforms, we have the Division of Teacher Education. This is a third place matchup, and we're going to get it going right now as we are going to make sure that we get into serious action this afternoon. Yes, we're talking about the St. Vincent Community College Invitational Volleyball competition. This is competition number 6 for the school year, for the academic year, whichever you want to call it. We've had football, we have had netball, we've had cricket, we've had table tennis, we have had basketball, we are going into volleyball finals today, and then the track and field fever. It's already catching on. It's already really hot. Over 140 athletes have been signed up for the heats, which will be taking place on the 27th of March. Before that, next Wednesday, we have the road relay. 9 teams already signed up for that. And then the track and field finals on the 5th of April at the Sir Vincent Beach Diamond Track. We're going to go into the final now. As we said, we're going to have the Division of Teacher Education in red, and they're playing against the Division of Arts, Sciences and General Studies. Team 2, service, received well by Fergus. Let's see, set there by Ashley Brown. She getting it over there. Let's see, first play. Is it going to be a set? No, he gets it over. That is a 1 point. Has changed of service already. And the teachers have their crowd going with them. And they're leading the very first set here. Service, Kadened. Not well received. And so 2 points to love. Teachers leading. This one is a little bit too much on it, and they're probably looking to play some cricket strokes, but that is not the sport that we're playing right now. Better known for cricket. And so there it goes. It is a point now to the Division of Arts, Science and General Studies Team 2. DAGS Team 2. Service now with games. Games get it over. Received by, let's see, set in there. Let's see. Fergus is going to get it over. Yes, received well. Back over it goes. And this one is difficult. Yes, not a good reception by Brown. And very difficult for Net to just get onto that one. And points are now equal. 2 apiece. Second set there. Let's see what Fergus does into the block. And block not strong enough to take that one. Keep that one on the opposite side, and so change of service. 3-2. Teachers leading with Sam. Sam is about to serve. That one is not well received either and goes out of court. It's 4-2. Good service, just tipping it top of the net, and that would obviously change the thought process for a bit, and there we go. That's another point for teachers. They lead to 5-2. Fergus gets it over, but blocked well. Let's see, they're not using their 3 players and not well received there by Brown once more. A little timid in her reception is Brown. And so it's 3-2, change of service now. Five, 3. Gets it over finally. See. Oh, good save. Good. Try to save it there was Williams. I think having more time there was games that he taught. And that one goes out of court again. So the teachers push on to 6-3. Teachers in red. And they've had a good season. They have challenged the other 2 teams that are playing in the final today, but didn't really get a chance to break through into that final this afternoon. So they're looking to to get the next best place, which is third. Another good service by Brown, and so giving away her service there. Out of court, a little too long. 6-4, but 4-6 now as Chadder serves for team 2. And he slaps it one over. Received. Good saving there by Ned. Excellent work by Ned to get that point back. Ned ran all the way into the stands almost. And he did enough to challenge the net there, as was not well received. Fergus trying to get it over, doesn't. Probably not as warm as he should. And so very quickly changes service. Team's not warming as yet, I would say. So it's 7-5. Teachers still in the ascendancy. Brown receives. Let's see. Second play takes it over. And this one is received again by Fergus. Second play once more. Ned goes up. He slams into the block. Block that was away from the net. And Teachers moves on to 8. 8-5. Teachers division. This one just comes off the net again. Fergus is going to receive. Let's see. Ned, is he going to set? No, he brings it over. And he just lays it up there. And that's not a good idea. Not at all a good idea for the Dags here want to do. They would be advised to use that 3 plays, because a simple push over, a simple bump over with Ned in the front court would be difficult for them to keep when he decides to slam back into their area. Not a good reception again, this time by Captain Williams. And the Teachers unit goes up to 10. It's 10-5. Teachers in red. They're on the service. Again, Williams receive, and Games is going to push that long, just long. And the good judgment there by the Teachers partner. As they work hard, they are trying to make sure they get the 3rd place medals this afternoon. It is 11-5 in their favor. This is the first set, and we play 5 setters here. I am going to promise you an intriguing final. The Division of Arts, Sciences and General Studies Team 1, the defending champions, against the challengers in this case, the associates combined. Good service, no communication, and an ace there. Ace for the Teachers team. This one is not well received. Second touch is not what it should be. And it moves up to 13-5. Teachers move on. And it goes out of court once more. As the Teachers is getting that one long. And so it goes on to 6. 13-6. Service by Games. This is one. He brings it over Games, and Ned cannot do what he wanted to do in this case. And his reception was not the best there, as he attempted to save that one. And the Dags team went on to 7, but very immediate, very quickly they're changing over the service. 14-7. Teachers in the lead. Good service, just over the rim, just over the net. We just had basketball, so we're talking about the rim there. This one is long. Long again, so the Teachers move on to 15. 15-7. So Captain Osborne Williams, he's trying to pull things back here. 2 good points on his service so far for Dags Team 1. For Dags Team 2, he's still in service. Let's see what he does. Another good service. That's an ace. Beautiful service down the back, splitting the 2 players who were both looking at each other. Wondering, is it yours or is it mine? Let's see, Osborne is taking it up to 10-15. Another good service. Let's see what Ned does. He can't keep it in. And that's 11. All 4 points already on this service for Williams. Captain Williams trying to pull things back here for Dags Team 2. He serves again. This one is well received by Fergus. Brown is not balanced and control under it. A little hurried as well. And so another point for Williams. He's doing very well for his team. And the last game that these two played, they were 4 setters. But 4 very close sets in favor of Teachers. This one's a little too long. And so the Teachers pushes on to 16. It's 16-12. Captain Ned is going to serve. And this is a good time for him to try to keep the ascendancy. Gets it over. Chaddock controls. It's pushed over. And Games is once again putting a little bit too much on this one. He needs to remember that this is not football. He's a defender. And a lot of power goes into those clearances. But it's not really needed in this case. And this one is a little too much for Davisha Sayers to handle. Didn't bump that well, didn't receive it well. And so Ned is taking advantage of those. He's pushed his team up to 18. 18-12. Kader Ned. You may see him a little later on this year, next month to be exact, in the VPL. One of his, I would probably say his favorite sport. But he's here leading the charge of the Teachers. He receives well. Let's see what's going to happen. The second touch wasn't good by the player who was supposed to be supporting him. And so a change of service is another point goes the way of Dags Team 1, Team 2. 18-13. Well, let's change it around. 13-18 as the serving team is Dags Team. This goes up now. There we go. Not well received. Some work to be done. Ned is going to try to do some heroics. Did not get much on it. That looks like a slap outside the off stump that he missed. But here we go. Goes up again. This one is not a good one. Not well received by Sam. And so Games is trying to follow the lead of his captain, Osborne Williams. It's 15-18. Dags Team 2 pulling closer. They've gotten another point here. Taking advantage of the dodgy reception now by some of the Teacher players. And so he's going to try to continue. 16-18. Still in the first set. No communication. Another ace. And it goes to 17. 17-18. Timeout taken by Teachers. And this is a good time to tell you that you are looking at and you are listening to live coverage of the finals. The finals of the St. Vincent Grenadines Community College Invitational Volleyball Final Day. Teachers in red against Dags Team 2 in yellow. This is the third place playoff, and then the big final. The big final will come right after this game. You are hearing us on Kankadi Radio. You're hearing us up there in New York. You're hearing us here on Bay Hill News Network, and you're seeing us live on the streams provided by the Bay Hill News Network as well. 18-17. Serving team is on 17 with Games. Again, Dags Team 2. A good piece of service, really good volleyball so far in this since the restart. Let's see, good. Osborne brings it up. Chada brings it. Oh yes, Chada goes up and Chada slams it over, and it's 18 all. Teachers have given up the lead. Here we go. And this is a good service. And they're getting a bit nervous now on the Teachers. They're a little bit more tense than they normally are. Their hands are a little tighter as Games is taking an opportunity to push. Let's see, gets it in there. This is Ned trying to do the good touch again by Chada. Good touch again by Chada. Dags Team 1 go up to 20. They're leading 20-18. This is not a bad comeback so far in this. Chada this time was not anticipating well. And the break of service has come. But the Teachers now are behind They are behind, but they have the service. This service is over. Let's see what he does. He receives two. The third play is required now. Just over the net. Good reception by Williams. And there, let's see. She gets it over once again. Just playing that first piece. Bring it over, that is. And a change of service. That was some good volleyball, albeit they're not using all three players. But Dags, team 2, they go further in the lead, 21-19. 21-19. Getting it over. Again, this anticipation at the net, not the best. But teachers pull one back. They are behind. It's 20-21. Service Brown. Brown gets a good service over. Game's not good. Off the net. His reception wasn't the best. And so it's all tied up at 21 apiece. 21 apiece in this, the first set of the third place playoff. Brown again. She gets it over. Chada receives into the net again. Not using their three plays. And that is not a good option. This one gets it up and it's over by Sayers. Sayers into Brown. Brown trying to get it to Sam. Ned gets it over finally and it goes long, does it? Yes, it goes long. That was a good call by the Dags team. And they have tied things up once more. 22 apiece. Set number 1, and we promised you 2 exciting matches, and this one has started as equally as exciting as we expected it to be. Chada brings it over. Service good. Sam is on recovering. Good recovery by Sam. Ned brings it over. Chada is up. A good touch. Good touch by Williams, but just a little too long. Teachers go back up. They're leading now 23-22, and it could be a decisive service because it's Fergus with the service. He brings it over. Received well. Going up well was Williams. Again, Williams attacking. Williams getting the result he wanted as the pushback was not strong enough, and it's all tied up. 23 apiece. Set number 1. Who's going to take it? Says, gets it. She has the surface. She brings it over. Calling and receiving. Good. It's long. Oh, a good option by Ned, but it's long. And so teachers have given up another point. Dags have taken the first set point. Set point, Dags. 24-23. Says, servant. She gets it over. Does she? No. She has infringed the line. She has infringed the line. Oh, cardinal sin at the wrong time. 24-24. Here we go. Let's see. Not a good reception. 25-24. Teachers now have a chance to take the first set. 25-24. Teachers leading. Service once more to the teachers team. This is an exciting start to this afternoon's final. Service coming. Good service. Called and received. Let's see. It is out. It is goes. It's long. Teachers have battled back to take the first set. 26-24. And if this is anything to go by, this evening is going to be an exciting one. So we're back, and we've had an exciting start to this afternoon's activities. The final of this Invitational Community College Invitational Volleyball competition. Check us on Wednesday. We're going to be bringing you live streaming of the road relay. Yes, the road relay is Wednesday, the 22nd of March, then the 27th of March. Heats. I know it's going to be a hot day at Heats, because we have over 140 other athletes registered for some of those events that are very, very popular. And then the finals on the 5th of April. But it's all about volleyball. Teachers have taken the first set in this, the third place playoff, and they have the service. And not well received by Chada. And so the teachers have taken the lead in this, the second set. They took the first set 26-24. Nail biting one it was. Again, not well received. And so Fergus is trying to take a very early command in this set. Let's see what he does. This one, Chada receives well. And it's over now. Let's see. Chada once again lays it for Games. Games gets it over. Let's see. And that's a change of service as the female that came in. She was not anticipating it coming our way. And so the service has changed. It's now 1-2. Dax team 2 in service. Games gets it over. And again, there's miscommunication. And so it's tied up very early. Coming to you with the compliments of Mr. Brown's Brunch. Yes, Mr. Brown's Brunch. Yes, I know you're wondering where that is. But that is in New York. New York. Mr. Brown's Brunch. All the way in New York, one of our major sponsors for this, the final of the volleyball competition. The Honors Day, we call it. Now using all three players. Dags. So yes, we just had a little technical difficulty there, and while that was happening, the Dags team 2 pushed on, and they're leading. They've just given up their service, so it's 3-9. 3-9. Teachers to take service now, and this one does not come over. Not as strong as she would like. The teachers, the young lady there, they're leading 1-0. The teachers unit, but they're behind now 10-3 in this set number 2. Not using the three players. Let's see what happens here. Chada goes up. Chada pushes it to the side. Once again, Williams goes up and pushes. Clem again. No. Poor communication once more. This has been a hallmark of the teams and making that decisive decision. These two teams need to make a decisive decision to communicate well so that there's no issue when that is. But Ned is going to try to pull it back. Ned, however, his first service is long. This was a good, on this occasion they communicated well. The Dax team won, and they have taken back the service. It's 11-4, Dax team 1, looking to try to get and win set number 2. So it's Williams, the captain, a good service over. And that one was just carrying, I would say. So they have now pushed on to 12. 12-4 in the second set. The first set went the way of teachers. And Dags are leading the second set here. They're looking to equal things up. It's 13-4. 13-4 in this second set. One of the comments from one of the teachers at the end of the first half was that was going to be the only close set. But it looks as if things are going to change here. A good service there by Williams. Let's see, did he save it well? Yes, he did. Excellent work by Captain and to save that one. And we would say almost at the boundary line here. And there we go. He has earned the point and taken the service away. It's 5-13, however. And again, they're going to have to pull back really, really well. 6-13. 6-13. Service. Teachers. Goes up. Fergus again. Not using the three players and a little timid there. The female on the court there for the teachers unit. Giving up the point to the Dags unit. They're now leading 14-6. 14-6. This is set number 2. Chada goes up. Serves well. Ned brings it over on the second play. Once again, not using both players, and Fergus decides to slam. He does that into the block. The block cannot keep it on the other side. And so teachers take the service and the point. 7-14. Let's see if that was saved well. Some footwork there. But at the net, so that difficult anticipation for people who are not normally playing the game at the net, not really sure when to play it and when not to. This one is into the chest of the captain, Williams, who cannot do anything else. Service again, teachers, they have pulled back. They're now 9, and as we say that, they have given away a point and changed the service. 15-9. Davisha says she serves. And this one is just on the net. Ned is going to push it over. No, he sets. He sets this time. A good decision. He sets, and Fergus decides to elevate and slams. And that he does. Smashes he did. And he's taken the service away. And another point to teachers. They're now in 10 on 10. 10-15. Second play by Games. Fergus trying to keep it. He brings it over for Games again this time. It's high up. Let's see what Fergus does. Slams it in. Received. Let's see if it's going to go over. No, into the net. And teachers have pulled away another point. You might be hearing some cheers from the top end as the teachers have brought out all of their staff to try and support them in this game. But as we say that, every time we say something positive on that end, the point is given away. So service changes. 16-11. Dags team 2 trying to equal up the game here. The service is into the net. And so another change of service. 12-16. Fergus serves and does the same. Fergus does the same into the net. A point given away. And the Dags team 1 has a chance to push further. They're leading 17-12 with the service. Received and pushed right back over by Ned. Williams goes up and goes a good. Yes! Williams makes a good decision as he pushes that one off the fingertips back into the middle of the court. And the Dags are leading 18-12. Let's see if they can take the second set. They have always taken the second set against this team. So this is habitual. This is something that seems to have always happened between these two teams since the preliminary round. And let's see. Oh, some communication error there. But Games is settling it a bit. It's a not good reception. A little too tense, a little too stiff, a little too nervous in the reception there. It's 19-12. Dags team 2 trying to take the second set. And PET, as we would call it, the Student Union Vice. Student Union Vice not receiving well. Another service down her area. Again, problems receiving. Games is using his initiative here and doing the same thing are the teachers as they take a timeout. They take a timeout. 21-12. 21-12 in the second set. And as we've seen in most of these games between both teams, the division of education, the division of teacher education, have always seemed to lose the second set against this team. We go to umpire Nikki. She's going to take a call as we get ready for that. But the quality has improved between these two teams, I believe.
Yes, it has. This team has brought out the that too has brought out there like a super player. I never saw him in the tournament before, but they're playing well, and he's serving really well.
It should be competitive as Games again is going to continue his service. 21-12. Games, better known for football, he was recorded as the best footballer, best defender in our football competition since in February. But this decision was not a good one, as it was on the line, flush on the line, and they've given away the service. Service now to teachers. They are behind. It's 13-21. This one is out of court, not getting over the net, going way out onto the edges of the tennis facility. And so we're going to have another service now for the leaders in this set. Again, Fergus, a little bit more overwhelmed by the situation. Tense in his reception there. A little no motivation in terms of that. It's 23-13. Dax team 2 trying to take the second set. And in trying to do so, giving away another point. 14-23. Ned has the opportunity now. This is where he'll have to pull it back for his team. Ned does it. A good reception by Games. Chara cannot take it off the net. And it's 15-23. 15-23. Games receives well. Ned was trying to do a human service there. Trying to get it before it gets to the lady. Does not. And it's now set point. Set point. Dags. 24-15. Captain Williams has a chance to get this set point for his team. He is going to get it. Yes, he does. He decides to serve into the female. She did not receive well. And it's all tied up here. It's all tied up. And this seems to be perennial. Dag's team 2 always seem to take set 2 against teachers. And is this going to be a sign that they're going to try to push further? Because in the 2 preliminary matches they played, the both games ended 3 sets to 1 in favor of the teachers' unit. The teachers would have taken the 4 set. The second set always go to Dag's team 2. Are they going to push on today? Or are teachers going to come back as they have done in all of the 2 matches they've played before? Set 1, teachers. Set 2, Dags Team 2. And we are coming to you live here on Bay Hill News Network. We want to give you some more information as we go along. The final is going to follow this between the champions, the defending champions, Dags Team 1 and Associates Combined. And we're coming to you live on the Bay Hill News Network and with the compliments of Mr. Brown's Brunch. Yes, Mr. Brown's Brunch all the way up in New York, sponsoring us here. And they have already given some lovely volleyballs to some of the champion players that we're going to honor this afternoon. But yeah, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a very short break and then we'll come right back with set number 3. Well, the call from teachers is to play volleyball. The call from Dogs Team 1 is to continue to be confident. It's 1-1. Everything's tied up here as the teams vie for the third place medal. Service Dogs Team 1. She gets it over and she gets an ace. Oh, very early. Very early. A little bit of miscommunication. And the service goes the way. A point goes the way of Dogs Team 1. Is she going to get a second ace? Let's see. She laid it up there as reception by Brown was good enough. And it's now 1-1. Service Ned. Ned is going to try to see if he can really put an indentation into this game very early. And so he does with an ace very early. I'm wondering if this what he meant by let's play volleyball now. There's a reasonable crowd as per usual. Not one of the more popular sports in St. Vincent, but one of the sports that we do still encourage as much as possible here. We have national under 23 players here and national senior players as well at the college, and so we must offer them an opportunity to display their skills. And you're going to see a few of them in action this afternoon as not a good decision there by Captain Williams. Ned, the opposing captain, continues to serve. He pushes his team up to 3-1 teachers. Reception not again into the upper body of the games. And so Ned is now putting a little bit more power. Good reception this time by Sayers, but the second and third plays were not good enough. And Ned continued to push. He means business now. Let's see what does he do. Goes into a hard service again. Down the line, on just in front of the female. Choosing his spots very carefully. Ned. Let's see what he does again. This one again, down the middle. And the gentlemen are not picking up what is being done here. They need to close those gaps just in front of the females that are on their team. But Ned is pushing the DTE on. It is 7-1. Right, 7-2 as we have a change of service. Game serves, and he seems to be taking some of the some of the So we're back as we have teachers regaining the service. They are leading 8-4. This is a set 8-3. This is set number 3. It's all tied up, one set apiece. Some footballing skills coming in there. This one is bumped over by Williams. Let's see, Games does a good reception, but it is a man in the net there. Fergus, he moves to 9. It's 9-3, 9-3, 9-3. Good service again by Sam, but this time we had some work. There was Ned, reception well, beautifully by carry. Yes, we call that carry by Fergus. He had some work to do to retrieve it, and so without the right technique, and that's another ace. Another ace going the way of the Dax team too. They're now pulling back, it seems. Since 5-9. Service again. This one is long this time, and again, making that decision and commanding the decision of his team there was Ned. As the service changes, another point to the teachers unit, 10-5. Another point going the way of teachers. So we're just trying to get it over. They are, as it is now with Brown. And this one is a little too much on it from Games. And so it goes long. Games now. Okay, so trying to rally some more there, the teams. And that rally ended in a point for the Division of Art, Science, and General Studies Team 2. Captain Williams is going to try to pull it back and get it closer. It's a good service. Ned has some work to do and was not able to make it beneficial to his team. Another point, Dags 2, 7-13. Set number 3, it's all tied up a set apiece. A good service. Sam calls and brings it over. The V-shot off the net. Excellent play by the young lady. Let's see if she does it again. Well, you can see some improvement indeed, because she read that one well off the net, but the second chance she didn't. Teachers move up 14-7. And there's a competition between the officials. We want to welcome back Dr. Adams, who is one of the photographers who normally venture around to our activities. Service now. Second play. Reception, but back all the way back over. Brown tries to keep it in, but she did not have enough elevation on that one. Change of service. And point to Dags team 2. It's 8-14. Chada serves. Good service. Had some work to do there was Ned. And Jay goes up, that's Games. Jay, as they would call him colloquially, or nickname as you would say. And again, not using their 3 plays, rushing to get the ball back over instead of setting up a proper play, the Dags team too. And they've lost, again, that service. Service to the teachers, they're leading 15-8. Trying to get back into the ascendancy here. Ned has fouled the net in his eagerness to slam that one back up. Elevated slowly and late on this case. Probably getting a little tired, a little bit too zoned in, over-aroused in this case. And this one is slammed back. Let's see what happens. Again, both teams now trying to use only one play, not setting it up. A block coming up there. Let's see what happens. Another block. And that is what the big men have to do for Dags Team 2 to prevail. And you can see some handshakes there as they are appreciative of the work done. 10-15. Dags on service. Sayers brings it over. Brown back to the young lady. Does she get it over? It goes out of court. No, it doesn't. Inside it dead. On the line. And it's 16-10. Teachers in the ascendancy in this set number 3. Service again. And this time it's a play that you do not accept. You cannot attack a serve. And so 17-10 teachers. This one Games is not receiving well. 18 now, 18 to 10. Simmons, I believe, on the attack here in the service. Gets it in and received well. The Clem brings it up and there's not well anticipated. 19 to 10. The teacher's pulling away once again. The teacher's pulling away. This time, poor communication between them and giving away the service and the point. So every time they've had an opportunity to go all the way, they've not been able to do that. Service changes now. The young lady has shown some improvement over the entire tournament. Has now done good work. This time with the foot. Let's see. Says going a little too low and touch the tips of her fingers. And the point goes the way of teachers. Now with their captain net to serve. This can be it. It's 2011. Can he muster up 5 points? Let's see what he does. He's going to look for the females, I'm sure. Goes down the middle. And this one is going long with a lot of power. So it's 21-11. He goes down the middle again. This one is an ace. Beautifully placed here by Ned. It's 22-11. Teachers are pushing on. Teachers are pushing on to take the set number 2 and to go back to the top. Let's see what happens. He goes no service. That's long. Little too exuberant there, Ned. And so the set is now still in their control, but with the service over to Games. Games is looking around to see where the players are. Can he pull his team closer in this set? Serves to the back to Simmons. Ned is trying to get it over. He does. Into the net. And off the net. And service loss. Point to teachers. 23-12. Sam, who's done well for the ladies in this tournament, he's serving now. Chala receives and does not get any elevation on it. And so, set point teachers. Set point teachers in this third set. Service Sam. Good attacking there by Williams, trying to keep his team alive. And he attacked that ball close to the net, getting the service broken. And it's 13-24. How long can they keep this? Let's see. Teachers just need 1 point to get the service. And they're not going to get it on that play. It's 14-23. 14-23. Here we go again. Service Dags team 2. Received and all the way over. Let's see what happens into the net. And that's it. That's going to be the second set going the way of teachers. 25-14. 25-14. Set number 2. We're coming to you live on Bay Hill News Network. Concordia Radio. They are also bringing us our live coverage. We're coming to you with the compliments of Mr. Brown's Brunch. Yeah, we did not get brunch from them today, but they are sponsoring us. And they are all the way up in New York. Mr. Brown's Brunch. They are one of our major sponsors this afternoon as we bring you live coverage of the Invitational Volleyball Final here at the St. Vincent Grenese Community College. Teachers, division teachers, the Division of Teacher Education, they are now 2-1 up in this, the third place playoff. So we're back. Set number 4. Teachers are 2 sets to 1 up, and they have the service. Her service received. And let's see what they do. It's just about bumping back so far in this opening rally. Again, Ned lays it up. It's pushed back over. None of the teams have been using their 3 plays. This time off the fingers of the blocker. Was a challenging dig there for Ned to actually pull off, and on the surface here, he probably didn't want to leave any of his skin, and so it's another point to the division of arts, and there's a fouling of the net, so the service is changed, and the teachers go up with the 2-1. Service by the young lady who's just come in, and she didn't make it good, so it's 2-all. Trying to rotate the players here, the teachers division, as they try to make sure that they are ready. If it comes down to a decisive 5th set. This one is done. Oh, good dig there by Games. Chada is, let's see what the call is. Call is for reserve. Call is for. There's some questions being asked. The discussion, the reserve was taken, and the Dags team 2 now decides that they're going to take the lead. It's 3-2. So this Sam does not receive well, but the recovery there by Ned. The Vicious is trying to push that one over, but only into the net. Tied up again, all at 3 apiece. For it to go to be left, and that is where it went. So it's 4-3. This one is not a good service, and change of service comes the way now to Dags team 1. Team 2, yes. So with Williams, the captain. Williams is serving just not what he's accustomed to, and giving away a point. So teachers go up 5-4. So set number 4. Again, not a good set of play there. And the service once more changes over. It's all at 5. Teams are probably a little bit more overwhelmed by the pressure that they are on in this 4th set, trying to stay in the set. The game that is Dags team 2 trying to win it are the teachers, but the Dags continue to try to fly away. They have gone on to 6-5. Good saving there by between Fergus and Ned. Simmons again not receiving well. Somebody trying to, his football skills there was Clem, but that did not materialize in their benefit. 7-5 Dags team 2. Good service. Sam controls. Simmons brings it over. Does she? Yes. But this one is slammed across, and the lady did not receive as she should have. So it's 8-5. 8-5. Yags team 2 lead. Three plays there in a very small, close circuit. Goes up to 9, 9-5. Alicia says is serving well. Let's see what she does. It's 9-5. Says is also a timeout call by the teachers. Timeout by teacher. So it's a good time to tell you that we are bringing you live coverage on Bay Hill News Network of the St. Vincent Grenadiers Community College Invitational Volleyball final day. This is the third place playoff in action, and then we'll have DAX Team 2. Well, between DAX Team 2 and Teachers Unit, and then we'll have the final between DAX Team 1 and Associates combined right after. Timeout taken, and there was a sub as well. Substitution being made on the teachers unit. Devisha says still serving. This one, she her momentum was broken, and that's probably one of the they wanted to effect the teachers unit by taking a timeout, and they're getting the point. 6-5 as they're serving now. Games again just bumping back over the net. Turtle being used there. Chala now pushes it over, received it by Fergus. Some more touches. Let's go. Under the net again. And on to the ground. Service kept by the teachers unit. And they move on to 7-9. Service Williams received this time. 2 players used. Chala stops it, but the idea is to receive and bump and set someone else. Doesn't do that. Hold it back. All 3 plays taken. See what happens here. Who's going to bring it over? Chala does that. Fergus receives. Is it going to be set? No, she slams it into the net. And so the point goes the way of the DAGS team 2. They are now up to 10. It's 10-8. Chala serving. This is set number 4. 2 sets to 1. Teachers leading. Third place playoff of the Invitational Volleyball competition here at the community college. Chala serves it to the lady. She receives finally. This one is over. Let's see what happens here. Trying to attack again. And again, the opportunity to receive and set the play was not done. And, service changing. 9 to teachers. 10 to DAX 2. Wrong serves. Gets it over. And the reception all the way back over. Just over the head of the young lady. And onto the floor. Onto the court. And so teachers giving up their service. 11-9. Good service. This one is received by Sayers. Over. First play, not a good one. There's miscommunication there. This is 12-9. 12-9. 12-9. DAGS are team 2 in the lead, trying to equal the sets up. They're behind. 1 set to 2. Williams receives. Let's see what is done now. He lays it up and stopped at the net. And so the point goes away of teachers for infringing the net there. So it's 10 to 12. 10 to 12. Teachers again. Serves it. Headed all the way back over. Point goes the way of the Dax team too. I told you he was a footballer by profession, and you can see that he used that skill there. I don't think there was anything else he could have done, to be honest. The lead, 13-10. He has a service as games, looking for the lady, and not received well again, so he pushes up to 14. 14-10. So it's not a good. He tried to go down the middle in front of the lady, but not enough on it. And service broken. 11-14. Teachers, are they going to hold on for a third 4-set winner? Not sure. Big applause for the young lady who eventually got it over the net. She's being coached by Ned, and she's been supported by the thousands of teachers, supporters that are here. See what happens. It brings it over. Simmons can't control. It goes to 15. 15-12. 15-12. 15-12. 16-12. 16-12. Again, just receives. Let's see what is. Doesn't go the reception over the net. Partially. Let's see what the call is. The call is whistle. Because the whistle went before, inadvertently, I would say. Going to be a reserve. Whistle going there inadvertently. And with that momentum breaking, the service has changed. It's 13-16. 13-16. Service teachers received there by games. So see what Ned is going to try his heart out to get it. He does. It's set there. Chada is trying to bring it over. Does she? Yeah, does he? Yes, with Divisha's help. And on the hit over was not well received by teachers, and so change of service. Williams has a chance to push his team forward. They're leading 17-13. This is a fourth set. Can we see a fifth setter? Yes, they would love that. That's that team too. But the teachers are not going to be looking to really please if that happens. It's 18-13. Service Williams. This one is off the side of his hand and goes out. Again, the tension of the situation taking the toll of these players. And so service changes. Teachers now with Simmons. She serves. Does it. Games controls. Plays one. That's two. Let's see who's going to bring it over. It's all the ever-present Ned. Again, that one touch by the strong Games. Games calls again for it. He gets it over. Ned tries to slam on at the net, but this time it came off of his finger, and it was not received well thereafter. And so change of service, another point the Dax team too. It's 19-14. Isha says brings it over. Is that gonna go out? No, it isn't. The call was out, but it was in. So teachers are breaking the service. They are now on 15. 15-19. Fergus, can he bring his team out of the mire in which they're in? Simmons with a lot of power from the oil that we get from Beckwith. And this one, yes, the whale oil. That was some whale oil power. It's 2019. Chada serves well. And that's an ace. 21. 21-15. Chada. You can have seen him here earlier today. He was here very early at the court, about 9:30, when we were setting up and re-establishing the quality of the net, etc. He was serving, and it seems to be paying off right here, right now. 21-15. Chada again, serving for Dax team 2, looking to try to get the second set. He does, and serves it to one of the weaker players in his opinion. The female side of the teacher's team goes down the middle, and no, not good communication. Let's see again. Ooh, says save the day. Yes, she did. Yes, says did save the day. Is it a slam? Yes. Let's see what he does. Another one. This one is long. Oh, this one is long, and the service is broken. 22-16. This is where champions are made, or this is where decisions are made that would have long-lasting effects. 16 teachers, 22 Dags Team 2 in the fourth set of this third place playoff. There we go, received well. Games brings it over. Fergus is dealing with it. Let's see. It's now with Williams. Williams goes up, trying to find, what is going to happen on the net? The net is slammed. Oh, good block. Very good block. Excellent block by Games and his big brother there from down the Barley side. They have gone and they blocked the net, taking the point and also taking the service. It's 23-16. Marquis Pereira getting some fluid. He's the captain of the defending champions. Getting ready outside there in their neon. Hoping that they'll be as pretty as their clothes this evening with the volleyballing skills. This one is Williams going up, but he's going out. 23-17. The set is going to be tight because Ned is going to be serving. This is going to be decisive. Ned serves for teachers. And Ace is this one. Ace 23-18. The Division of Arts, Sciences and General Studies Team 2 are going to have to break this service if they are going to win this set. 18-23. He serves. Received by Games. Ned pushes it back over. It goes long. Very long. That one would have gone for a 6 in the game he loves. But this is not the cricket game. It's about volleyball. Set point. Dags Team 2. Service up. And that's it. It's all tied up. 2 sets apiece as Dags has come back to win the fourth set. 25-18. One more set will be played, and we'll be back. We're bringing you live coverage of this third place playoff. We're bringing you live coverage. So we're into the final set of this game. Gas switch now. So it's 6-10. This one goes long. 4 points away. 4 points away from getting the 4 points away from getting. So 4 points away from the gold medal at the teachers unit, and taking the advice of the crowd. Timeout, Dags team 1. They're behind. Teachers are leading 11-6. This is set number 5, and it's an excellent show so far by these two teams as we get ready to get into the big final. Can Dags team 2 come back? Teachers are doing well, and we are bringing you live coverage of the final. Here we go with the final few points. Service Brown. Service to Brown. Let's see what she does. Brown is going to get it over. Yes, she does. It's received by Williams. The game's going to bring it over. Brown again cannot take the bump, and so it goes the way of Dags team 2. It's 7-11. 7-11. Chada is serving. Chada, the moment is getting the better of Chada as that one goes into the net. It's 12-7. Ned has it. Is Ned going to complete the win? This one is not a good service, and it goes over. It's 13-8. Can Games make a difference here? Games brings it over, looks for the lady, Brianna. He goes into the lady. That's a good idea. She's looking for the weaker areas now. That's Games. It's 9-13. Can he pull some points away? Brings it over, controls, and is listening. Oh, it gets in! Another point! Another point to Dags team 2. It's 10-13. 10-13. This is going all the way to the end. Games is serving again. Let's see what happens. He looks for the young lady, but it's into the net. Can they bring it over? Yes! Fergus does so. He slams it over. Net brings some header. This is it. It's with Williams, who is carrying. Yes, she's carrying. She is carrying. It's 11-13. It's 12-13. It's getting closer. Games is doing good service. And there's a timeout now. Teachers taking a timeout. Oh my word. The first set went to teachers. The first set went to teachers 26-24. Dags took the second set 25-14. The third set went to teachers. It was 25-13. The fourth set went to Dags 25-18. And they are now here trying to keep their both hopes alive. It is 12-13. Games. Game serves. Simmons receives. And that is yes, he's called for carrying again. The umpire's on it. It's 13-all. Receive. Let's see. It's gonna. Oh, Brown saves it. It's not a good carry. It's a good carry. It's 14-13. Set point. Game point. Match point. Dags team 2 serving. Let's see. Ned receives. Chana doesn't do well. And it's over. Well, let's see what the Williams does. Brings it over. It's out of court. It's 14 all. 14 all. 14 all. 14 all. Sam serves well. Games received. Puts it over. Oh, excellent dig. Excellent by Ned. Oh, my word. It's games and Ned. Basically, games and Ned. Oh, games and Ned. Oh, there it is. It is. It's not yet done. It's 15 to 14. Not yet done. 15 to 14. Crowd is happy. Sam brings it over. Does she? Yes. Excellent. Oh, this is with games. Ned brings it into the net. Oh! Oh! Ned makes an error. Ned makes an error. Well, guess what? That means Ned is a human all after all. Davisha, she's serving. It's all tied up. 15 apiece. 2 sets apiece. Says, brings it over. Let's see. Oh, Sam was trying to do some good work there. Not done. Not done. Set point now goes away. Set point goes away of Dag's team too. It's with Says. Let's see what happens. Says brings it over. Says she's mashing the line. Oh my word, she's infringing the line. The official is on it. It's 16 all. 16 all. Simmons. She serves. Williams receives. It's up. And he is. Yes, he's infringing the net. He's infringing the net. 17-16. And there's some. 17-16. Williams has the game, the match, the serve on his hands. Captain of Dag's team too. Let's see what he does. He serves. He gets it into Ned. Ned receives well. It's gonna fall! It has fallen! It has fallen! Come on, man, come now. They look like I'll win the game now. I can't believe I'll win. So we got a picture there. We got a picture there. Oh wow, what a turn of events. What a turn of events. What a turn of events as Dag's team 2, who lost every single game in the preliminary round, have come back and placed third in the tournament, defeating DTVE. Defeating DTVE 3-2 in an excellent, a much better third place playoff that you ask me about that we can follow. Oh my Lord, I want to apologize for that. I just stepped into a little hole there, but not in a hole at all. It's Dag's team too, who have really put on a show this afternoon. DTVE, the teachers division that is, they took the first set 26-24. The Dag's team 2 came back and won the second set 25-15. Teachers took the third set. Teachers took the third set 25-14. Dags the fifth. Teachers took the third set 25-15. Dags took the fourth set 25-18. And the fifth and decisive set went all the way 18-16. Dag's team 2. And as I said before, they lost every game in the preliminaries, but they were improving as they go. Yes, they were improving as they go, and definitely they really, 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 really deserve the win today for the fight. Teachers must be complimented. They have, I think, this is one of the better teams that have played in the tournaments from the teachers division. Their character was excellent. Their sportsmanship was superb. Their support was top notch. And now we're getting ready for the final. We're getting ready for the final. Defending champions, the Division of Arts, Sciences and General Studies Team 1. They are in neon and blue against the associates combined who are in white, grey and orange. They are going to be putting on a show. A number of national under 23 and national players here. So you should be in for a treat. I'm sure you enjoyed the first match, and we are definitely going to offer you something to remember in match number 2. We're bringing you live coverage via Bay Hill News Network with the compliments of Mr. Brown's Brunch. Yeah, where is he? Mr. Brown's Brunch is all the way in New York. Yes, all the way in New York. So if you're in New York, you're going to be in New York in December, I believe, in the cold, right? Yeah. So those of you who are going to be in New York very soon, make sure you check out Mr. Brown's Brunch. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that in the summer, in the winter, to take some of the Christmas cold for a while since the COVID, you know. Yes, Mr. Brown's Brunch. Just remember the name. If you're there in New York right now and you are enjoying our commentary, that's where you need to go after the final. Yeah. Yes, that's where you need to go after the final. But if you're not there and you're going to be traveling to New York quite soon, just remember, Mr. Brown's Brunch. We'll be back with the start of the final. right, so we want to welcome you back. We're going to welcome you back to the St. Vincent and Grenadines Community College Invitational Volleyball Honors Day. We've had an exciting third place match. Now we are going to go into the final. Yes. Ready to go, Captain Pereira. He has a service for the defending champions. It's not a good reception in the first instance for associates combined. So 1 point the way of the defending champions. Again, we have a service from Pereira set there by Gibson. So now with Duncan setting there for McPherson, and he does a good job. And that's his 2 to love. 2 to love. Full of very early dominance here by defending champions. And he gets it up. Let's see what happens. Cropper goes up and he slams. Yes, he spikes that one. And that's the breaking of the service there. So that's 1. This 1 now 4. Well, 1-4. Associates combined have won both of the matchups between the teams in the first round for 3 sets to 1 and 3 sets to love. As this is a service again by Gibson. Again, probably she's also one of the national female young players, but not getting her act going right now. McPherson, he gets it. Try to get it not well received at all there by Marshall, and so pushing their lead now, so it's 6-1. Dax 2 leading against associates. Not a good reception. So now we need to make good decisions. Decisions are gonna win this game. So breaking service. It's 6-2 or 2-6. National 23 player in Copper. He's serving. That's a good strong serve. Received well by Pereira. And that's a good plan. And there we go. He's gonna spike. He does so. And spikes into the block. And they pulls another point away. So it's 3-6. Dags here 2. He goes up again. 3-6. Yes, with Cropper again, trying to stay in that zone. Goes up with a service. A good service off the net. Cannot be controlled by Nikolai Williams. And This is the big leagues now. This is where you have to elevate it to the top. We have national players, the one who's serving right now in Jamar Cropper. Yes, you have heard his name in a few other sports, but he's well talented. But this is his dominant sport. He goes up, he serves, and there's a good reception. Excellent reception by Dorian. The set there by Duncan. Barrera plays it over. Let's see, is there a set? Yes, there's a set. And let's see what Cropper does. A good placement by Cropper. Pulls it back. So it's a 5-4. You can see that he's zoned in today. Yep, very well zoned in. Looks like this is the day. It's 5-6. 5-6. As they pull it back, he's having some words of encouragement to his team. He comes up again, getting ready to service. Cropper goes with some flight, goes up and then goes deep down the middle. You didn't know I could do that, right? Yes, I play football as well. It's 6-all. 6-all. Cropper once more. The call is for him to play in his world. Let's see what he does. This one he slams. It's going to go long. Yes, but this is how it is. Attacking play. And he gives a point up. But he's been able to pull his team right back into the first set here. It's 7-6. Defending champions. Dags team won in neon and blue against the challengers. The associates combined in the orange, white, and grey. Duncan serves. One into the net, and this is where the pressure of championship games, this is where the final is where you need to just grow and deal with that pressure. This is what you do when you play for national team. Into, oh, well done, blocked, well done by Dorian, and well done by the blocking team as well, but it came back off for it. It's 8-7. This is going to be an interesting game as we promised. Service now. Good service, excellent service, well received. Let's see, the set is there. Oh, good spiking. Good spiking there by that is Java Odin. Oh my word! I could tell you this is not football. That's not Pasha's, but that's a spike by Java Odin. Definitely getting his act going. It's 8-all. 8-all. Excellent volleyball in this final so far. Odin has the service. He goes up. Let's see. Pereira receives. Duncan sets. Dorian, there's a poor communication there, but all well ends well. It goes up now. Is a national goalkeeper. Well, I tell you, a lot of players who play different sports are here today. The national female goalkeeper in making this happen. It's with Jabber again. Let's see. Pereira brings it into space. Wilson. There's a foul. Yes, foul by. I make it Marshall. So it's all tied up once again. It's 9 apiece. Service Nikolai Williams. One of the new players of volleyball. Received by Franklin. Is now the first. Let's see who sets. Duncan sets. Into the block. And blocked. Blocked well by Marshall. But the call is net. The call is a fouling of the net. The call is fouling of the net. So it's excellent play. 10-9. Here we go again. Williams into. Oh, that was not a good second play by Gibson. 11-9. 11-9. Williams again. Serving into Franklin. Let's see. Not a good decision this time. Not a good decision this time, as it is being played over the head of Marshall. Williams doing well in the service. Into Marshall. There's a call. Blocked again. Good blocking. The big man in the middle. National player Marquis Pereira blocking and blocking strong. He means business. 13-9. He was the MVP of the tournament last year, and he's not trying to keep his team in flight. But as Cropper, he has to deal with Cropper. They're two excellent players, and they're two going to be fighting tooth and nail this evening. Another point, associates combined. They have pulled back one. They're now 10. It's 10-13. 10-13. Marshall serving. Service it is. Couldn't get a set, but it's up. It's played over. Let's see. Into Cropper. Cropper is getting a loose ball on the net and making very good use of it. 11-13. 11-13. 11-13. Long by Odin, giving away a point, and service change. 14-13, 14-11, that is 14-11. Dorian is going to be serving. He gets it in. Copper receives. Let's see if there's a set. Yes, there is. Copper goes up and elevates and spikes that one. That's a serious spike. So it's 12. It's 12-14. 12-14. Associates trailing, and the defending champions doing well so far. They seem to have come out ready for today. So they're here. Blocked again at the net. Let's see what the call is. 15-12, received by McMaster. Not well, but the footballing skills of O'Dane can't make it this time. So pulling away is 16-12. 16-12. Pereira leading his team here. Let's see if he gets another point off his service. He comes up now. He serves. And it's into McMaster. He's set now. A long smash. Let's see what happens. He brings it over. First, second is out. Java O'Dane is trying to get that one. Not a good second play. And so another point. In the court, and that's a good spike. Another good smash. Another good spike. Another good slam. Whatever you want to call it there. By Cropper to pull one back. It's now 13-17. We have some retrieval of the ball. So excellent volleyball so far this evening. Really pleasing. Excellent. We have with us the ever-present and ever-informative Mr. Henry Robertson. Good afternoon, Mr. Robertson. You enjoying the volleyball?
Okay.
Robertson says the volleyball is okay. He's a very hard marker though. Good afternoon, Doc. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thanks for having me back.
They're definitely enjoying the volleyball. They've had a very interesting third place, and this final is doing its due so far. Poor decision there by associates, miscommunication, but they are definitely gonna have to pull out all the stops this afternoon. So it's now with associates trying to bring it over. Let's see what's happening in the net. There's a good recovery by McMaster. Odin goes up, smashes. And there's a whistle. So he's calling a reserve. So it's 2013. 2013. Yeah, the 2013. The defending champions are looking like they're gonna take charge, but this one is a little too long. And Cropper is gonna be in the service again. Is where he is going to have to take control. he is going to have to try to pull his team back with some points. And he is definitely have to lead from the top. There are more, as we have more of the press coming through. It's Cropper once more. Into Dorian, another national young player, and cannot receive. Cropper is on the ball. Well, one of those on the fringes. Again, it's communication and allowing the players to take their responsibility. You're right. You're right. So Cropper is pulling it back here now. It's 17-20. 17-20. Associates trying to pull back closer into this, the first set. Cropper once more serves and smashes. He wasn't happy about it. And new player on the block in Nikolai Williams. A little late in the decision he has to make. It's 18-20. These are probably coming at what? 15-20 miles per hour these serves? He elevates once more. He smashes, and it's not controlled again. It's about going low. It's about digging deep and trying to just make sure the ball goes upwards. But that's not happening. There's no even elevation. All of the elevation right now seems to be happening from Cropper. Yes. So it's 19-20. 19-20. Associates pulling back. Let's see what happens. It's with Cropper once more. Cropper serves. He smashes. Pereira receives. Duncan cannot make the second play. I believe one of the few players that may be able to receive this service is Pereira. He looks serious. He looks ready. It's all tied up. 20 all. 20 apiece. Cropper once more on the rotation. He's going to serve. In there, and that's one is long. That's normal. Yes, that's what may happen. This is what may happen. The serve break his service. Who broke his service? He did himself. And it's 21-20. 21-20 in this first set. And we are in for, if this is going to be the all of the day, we are in for a long, pleasing evening. We had a very, very good third place. And now it's 21-20. 21-20. Duncan is serving. Duncan serves. This one goes long. Duncan gives one away. Once more. Duncan, one of our national female players, just out of what? I think she was in Ecuador just the other day. St. Lucia, sorry. She was in St. Lucia just the other day representing the national team. So here we go. And this service is another good one. Jalen McMaster serving. Yes, Jalen McMaster, better known for football. I'm not sure if he's a good footballer, but he plays football. McMaster is about to serve. Let's go. Yes, he got, oh my word, distraction. Oh, that one goes wide. It's 22 all. That's 22 all. 22 all. 22 all. This is just the first set, and it's really interesting as we go into it. Really, really interesting. 22 apiece. Service. And that one goes out. The moment, the pressure of the moment. It's about being at your optimum level of arousal to just get that ball over. And the supporter is now with O'Dane. 23-25. O'Dane once again. This is what pressure does. Pressure taking the toll of the players who normally serve the ball easily off the net. Not doing so. And so it's now another break of service. Williams brings it over. Marshall controls. And that one is going to go wide. Yes! Set point. Set point. Dags team won. The defending champions take the first set point. Let's see. Williams brings it over. Well done. It's now set up. Let's see what Cropper does. It's a good. It is good. It's 24 all. A good spike. 24 all, choosing a spot well, finding a spot, an empty spot, a vacant spot, And you can see the experience of a good volleyballer looking for that empty space and picking it out perfectly. It's all tied up once more. 24 apiece. Marsha. She's going to serve. Here we go. She's locked in. And she serves now. Yes, she gets it over into Williams. Barrera sets it. And this one is going to go long. Yes, that's a long one. It wasn't behind it as much as he should have been, and didn't get the elevation required either. So set point now for Associates. First set point. Marsha serves. Marshall. She gets it over. Received by Williams well. Up by Pereira. Let's see. It brings over. Good. Marsha brings it over. Oh yes, it's well set. Copper goes up. Duncan has it. It's with Pereira. Pereira pushes over. Call is Marsha. Over. Jalan Marsha brings it over! Touches the tips of the finger! And Associates have won the set! Oh my word! Look at a point. He didn't need to touch that one. It's going to go all the way out. But Associates have come back to take the first set. 26-24. 26-24. We're bringing you live coverage of the Associates. We're bringing you live coverage of the St. Vincent de Grenadines Community College Invitational Volleyball Honors Evening. Dags Team 2, they took the third place. And in the second game, the championship game, the top game, the challengers, Associates combined, they have taken set number 1 against the defending champions, 26-24. We are bringing you live coverage here at the court in Villa at the community college, and we're bringing you live coverage compliments Mr. Brown's Brunch. Mr. Brown's Brunch in New York. I'm not sure if you've been there. If you haven't been there, you need to be there. Doc, have you ever gone to Mr. Brown's Brunch in New York? No, well, you need that in your next trip, the trip that you plan for the Christmas, for the snow, to enjoy some of the things that we don't get in the Caribbean. Please remember Mr. Brown's Brunch. They are the sponsors. They are one of our sponsors of this evening's coverage. Well, we're going to go back into the second set. An exciting afternoon so far. 5-setter to determine the third place, and a very competitive opening set in this the final with the challengers, the Associates combined, taking the first set 26-24, and we are going to go into that action. Service Courtney Franklin for the Associates, getting over now. Let's see, received by O'Dane. It's Cropper who's setting O'Dane. O'Dane gets it into the net, and the break of service very early. So it's 1-0 in favor of the defending champions, Dag Seymour. After that first foul up, so to speak, Associates have taken 3 very important points, and this is the 4th. They have moved up to 5. So it's 5-1. 5 games to 5-1, as this one is just over. Just over, and it goes outside. So change of service. It's 2-5. Defending champions are going to try to pull this one back out. Let's see what he does. There it is, into the net. And a lot of pressure being exerted here. Copper again on the service. And then with the wind direction coming this way, it's going to be a service that is going to take some receiving, if he actually gets it over. But this he didn't. So it's now with McPherson. Oh my word! A lot of errors being made here now. A lot of errors being made. As the pressure of the second set. Oh, that's an ace by McMaster. McMaster makes an ace. Oh my word! It's 6-3. It's 8-3. Well, I gotta go back over where I was so I could see it properly. 8-3. Associates are leading. It's McMaster again. Associates have secured the first set. The defending champions are going to have to try and pull it back. It's now. Wait. Oh, good slam by Cropper. Well, not Cropper. That is O'Dane. O'Dane. And she's sending some serious challenges, O'Dane. He's wondering if the players are underestimating him. Duncan tries to bring it over. She does not. And so the Associates, they are pulling away from the action here now. It's McMaster again. He's serving. He does that. Brings it over. Pereira receives. It's with Duncan setting. Pereira pushes it over. McMaster does the reception. Second play now. McMaster calls and does it. Well done by Williams. Williams has pulled one back. Don't know how he was able to make that decision in short space of time. You can see that he is really under some pressure. The lips are dry, the minds are going, and these are signs of overload and pressure in exceptional sporting situations. Williams broke that service, and he's going to serve now. His team is behind. They're 4-10. He serves. Gets the service in. And that one's not well received. Goes out of court. And so it's 5. Odean serves. They're leading 11-5 in this second set of this, the final. Pereira goes up and slams. What is it? Oh, he's fringing the net this time. A little too close to the net he was. And infringing the net while he was elevating. Odean serves once more. This one is on the line. Excellent service. Again, man, and this is, you can see that the defending champions are not really in that mold as they should be. Odean pulls one up again. This one is going to go long. Williams decided that it would go long. There it went. And it is now 6-13. Pereira, captain. He will need to pull this one back. He does he? Oh, good dig by Odean. And they cannot keep it in. And so, another point. Pereira is going to have to try to pull the stops out here for his team. He gets a good service into Marshall. Odean does good work to recover. Bringing it back over is Gibson. Gibson makes a cardinal error. And it is another point to associate that is. Another good service by Pereira. He seems to be using that head that he has to do well. He comes up now, gets it into. This one is out. It's going to go out. Yes, it goes out. So it's 10-13. 10-13. Pereira again. Oh, this one is going long. Is it? Yes. It's called for reserve. Officials are calling for reserve. So Pereira gets it back. It's 10-13. 10-13. Pereira once more on service. Serves again. This one not well received. Pereira pulls his teams all the way back within 2 points. 11-13. 11-13. Service Pereira once more. It's 12-13. This is what champions are made of. Pereira, another national player, and he is doing well. Let's see what he does. He chooses Odean, and Gibson sets. It's going to be pushed over now. Out of court it does. It's 13 all. Excellent work. Excellent work by Pereira. The MVP of last year's tournament, showing his worth for his team here. He pushes it over, looking for the middle of the court. This one is tipped. It's with not good communication. Not good communication at all. And so the service has been broken, but excellent work by Marquis Pereira to bring his team right back into the movie here in this second set. Marshall with her team up by 1. This one is a good service. Let's see, it's going to be over. No communication at all. Communication is not the best. On that third place, so another point for associates. Marshall brings it over. Trying to block at the net is Darius. Doesn't do well, so edging forward again, associates 16-13. So it's in the net, not as strong as it I would have liked it to be, and giving another point. It's 14-16. Dorian is going to take the service. There he goes. He serves well. And set now. Let's see if a couple can deal with that. He does. And it comes off of the block. And another point for the associates. Making sure that everybody is okay. There's a good slam coming through there. 17-14, a lot of chatter, a lot of back talk, a lot of byplay comes in now. Up, serves, the set is there. Let's see what he does. Doesn't keep it in play. And it seems as if Odean, it's Cropper who has infringed the net. So the surface has been broken. 15-17. Duncan serves, received by McMaster, into the net, trying to get it over, and it doesn't. So the reception was not the best. The second play was going to be very close in it and wasn't successful. So Duncan once more serves. Duncan gets it over. Let's see what he does. That's the misjudgment there by Darius at the net. It's now with Associates. They're leading 18-16, trying to go 2 sets up. Gibson serves, receive, set it, and over course code. Let's see, excellent work by Nikolai Williams. And excellent rally here. Let's see what it does. Cropper is going to push it over. He does into a vacant space on the court. And it's 19-16. 19-16. 19-16. Into last portion of the play of this the honors day. There's a question. There's a substitution coming, and substitution coming on the side of (1917). And Cropper is going to take the service now. And that one almost took out Mr. Robinson. I just want to make sure he knows that there's a disclaimer. He's here at his own risk. At his own risk. The Copper serves again. And is that one long? Is it?
No.
Believe the officials.
That end, no.
Believe the officials. So a number of comments coming the way here, but it's change of service. 18-21 goes up now. This one is going to go long. So it's a long out of court, another good service. 20-18. 20-18. 20-18 as the Associates edge closer to another set. Can the defending champions pull the stop and pull the choke and get this thing tied up? This one goes over. Let's see what it does. Not a good reception on the second play, third play, and out of court it goes. And it's 23-18. 23-18. Not a good service into the net there by McMaster, giving another point away. And this is where points like these are going to be important, because here we go. Another good service, another good point. It's going a little closer. It's now 20-23. 20-23. Associates ahead by 3. Lady was substituted in. She's going to serve. Let's see. She gets a good service over. McMaster controls. Here we go. And into the net. So the substitution seemed to have been working so far. 21-23. receives. It's now in second play. Let's see, McMaster can bring it over. And here we go. A little loss in the momentum, but increase in the ability and points for the defending champions. Good service again. Copper receives. It's with brought over. Good again on the net. And there we go. It's Marquis Pereira. Marquis Pereira has proven his worth. It's 33 all. CL Kane is the one who's come in and has made a big difference. It's 23 all. Defending champions. Possibly the second set on the fingers of Kane. Copper goes up into the net. Off for Pereira. And Pereira blocks it. It's set point for the the defending champions. Kane brings it over. Received. Pereira slams into it. And that's a set. Oh, all the way from nowhere. From nowhere. The associates combined through the experts of Kane have pulled the set back. It's 1-all. And wow, Kane, the super sub, she's been injured, but she's back and she has really kept a wonderful serve to keep this one going. It's one set apiece. 26-24 set 1, 25-23 set 2, one set apiece. Associates won the first set. Defending champions the second set. We are going into set number 2. We have 2 more sets for you at least because it's all tied up after 2. So we're back again. This is set number 3 in the final of the 2023 St. Vincent Grenadines Community College Invitational Volleyball Competition. First set goes to the Associates combined 26-24. Second set to the defending champions Dags team won 25-23. It's with Kane. She serves. Received it. Let's see what Master brings it over. There's a set. There's spiked over. Master does good work, but it's going to go out. So with Kane, Scupper was going to try to fight all his might to get that one. Received there by Courtney Franklin. The Copper is going to take the responsibility of getting it over. That third is set there by Duncan. Let's see. Try to beat the block was well done. Excellent work by Pereira. Copper goes up and makes it good. It's now with Dags pushes it over, brings it up, and gets it to play Cropper. It's well received by Dorian. This is set. Oh, block! And block is there. Let's see what the call is. The call is infringement of the net. Well, at the net, and so we are going to have a reserve. Not change the service. That is 2-1. Goes up now. Oh, well done. Excellent dig there by Darius. He's gonna leave it now for Copper goes up, slams. That one is long, however. Goes out of court. Now with Duncan. Duncan is a service. She brings it into the net. Not a good service. Gives her one away. She's not been doing best on the service so far. So Cropper is going to take the attack now on service. It's normal flight in the air. Brings it up. And gets up. Second play, he goes again. Marquee style, goes up, smashes into the open court. Kane does not think she could have gotten it. Here we go, they're leading now, 5, it's 5-2. 5-2. 5-2. Cropper again. These are the leads that the Associates have had for the entire game, and they've actually lost the momentum after that. Again, no communication, a lot of spaces, and Cropper is choosing them well. He's moved to 6. His service is going to be important to his team's success. There's a call for the players to get their act together. There's a little conversation between the Dags team 1 and their supporters. It's Cropper again. He's going to elevate. He has some space behind the back 3. Or he comes up, gets into the net this time. Not a good serve. That's normal. He elevating and using a lot of energy. This can happen at any time. But the service has changed, so it's 3-6. Defending champion serving with Darius. That one into Franklin. Franklin doesn't receive well, but Copper does good work to save. Let's see, O'Dane brings it over well. Oh, beautiful. Let's see. O'Dane is going to go. That's Pereira. Cropper is going to go up and slam. He goes, and it goes. So there's going to be a reserve. It is 3-6. Here we go. Again, into Cropper. That one goes out. Trying to find the deep part of the court, but that one goes really, really deep. And out of court, a point to the Associates combined. They lead now 7-3. 7-3 in set number 3. Good service by Master. And Pereira. Oh, excellent work. Football all the way in, and on the line, and you can see that some other aspects of sport, they're dialed in, I must say, they are dialed in. They're really ready for this game, both teams, and that very last moment, the right decision to be made is not being made. In this case, we had a call there. Misuse of the hands there. It is double play. Master brings it over, and that is again another double play. And this is where the teams are trying to get their ascendancy. Master been doing well on his service. Serves again into Pereira. Let's see, Pereira is going to slam. He does so, and he fouls the net in the process. His elevation was good, but he fouled the net. And it is 10-3. Master serves again. Good service. Over. And so Miss James is going to help us to recover. Our stalwart civil servants. So one of at the post office for a long time. And posting the ball back over to the court for us is Miss James. We're going to say thank you. It's 11-4, is it? 11-4. Service comes the way of the defending champions into the net. Not good reception by Master on this case. So good service. Another one coming this way, just on the line. And so once again, these teams seem to be using the tactical moves well. It's 6-11, and if this continues, it looks like we're going to be here all evening. 6-11. They're trying to keep that one. Master is going to try all his best. Does he do it? Oh, going to try 7-11. 7-11 as the defending champions again. Try to get a little closer. 7-11 in set number 3. This one is going to be long. Yes, a little too long. And another point gifted to the Associates combined as O'Dane comes into the serving for the Associates. Pushed over by Duncan, and trying to get the same effect was Marshall, but this time did not make it in a positive way. 8-12. Couple receives. Marshall again a little more tense, and again not getting it into the square. She has to. Dorian serves once more. 9-12. Again, miscommunication in two minds there, O'Dane. Whether to receive or where to leave. 10-12. Dorian brings it over. Franklin receives. Here we go. Marshall gets it over. She gets it over again. Is it a set? Yes, it's a set. Marquise goes up. Into the net once more. Into the net once more. Getting right back into it are the defending champions, 11-12, just like they did. Just like they did in the set before. That one goes all the way out. Cropper, a valiant effort to keep that in, and didn't. It's just all tied up again, 12 all. And just like the thief in the night. Just like a thief in the night. Marshall serves. This is getting really hot. So now, there we go. Blocked there. Touched. Setting my Cropper off of the block. Really good smash there. Spike there by Cropper. Still feeling his face because he ran into that rope in an attempt to save run. It's 14-12. Marshall is serving. That one was a good second play by Marshall. And so it's again a change of service. The way the way it looks, is look as if it's going to be a long evening. Two teams fighting it out, and two pretty good teams as well. But Cropper would have other ideas as he smashes another one. It's 15-13. 15-13, zoned in, and it's about who can stand the test of these. Goes wide. This one goes wide. Another change of service. The game has lost a little bit of its momentum as the teams change service. First set was a very good set. The second set petered out a bit. But the third set, this is the lady who changed that third set for Dax. It's Kane, and she's bringing it back here now. It's all tied up. 15 all once more. Kane once more brings it in. There we go, it's Marshall. That's into the net, not a good second play. And the Kane seemed to be the thorn in the flesh of the associates as a timeout being called. It's 16-15. 16-15, timeout called. And we're definitely in for a long evening. So we're back after that timeout. And again, second play, miscommunication. Kane, Ziel Kane, is a thorn in the flesh of the associates. She came on, she served, and she won that second set for the defending champions. Now she has taken the score from being tied to leading. She serves again. This time, a little stronger than she normally would. And this one went long. There it is. It's going to be a change of service. with Gibson now. 16-17. Associates off the net. Oh, well, good. Excellent dig. But the second and the third players were not supportive. It's all again tied once more. 17 all. Third set. Gibson serves into Darius. Let's see. Pushed all the way over. Marshall tried. Gibson brought it over. McMaster is doing the saving game. Brings it over. Now, let's see what happens. In there. Set. It's just a hang in the air there for Cropper to attack. And that he did. Pushes his team to 18. 18-70. 18-70. Long evening here at this Invitational Community College. The crowd is petering off because it's a Friday afternoon in St. Vincent and Grenades. A lot of other activities normally on, but it's a final as Gibson brings this one in. Kane receives over, and Cropper making a decision that was not the wrong one, but I think he did not elevate as he normally would have. 18 apiece, third set. The very first service of serious quality from Duncan today, and she's won a point. She's taken her team, the defending champions, Dags team won, lead again, 19-18. She brings this one in, not well received by Marshall. Marshall seems to be freezing up. It's 20-18. Can the defending champions sneak another set? Let's see. Set it. Cropper has to deal with a long one. It's there, pushing it over there, but it's now Cropper who fishes it over. It's Duncan setting. No communication, and giving it away. 19-20. Decisive set game being at this stage. Cropper has it on his fingertips, does he? Serves into the net. Off the net. Third play by Pereira. It's going to go. No. It's with Gibson who serves. Excellent receive. Saving there. Good bit of saving by Pereira. Very good reception at the end there for Spike, but could not save the point. Cropper pulls it back. It's 20 on. 20-20. Again, down the middle, aces it, 21-20. Setup of the team is going to be important, and they are having a little conversation as the ball is retrieved. 21-20. Cropper again. Set number 3. See what he does. He serves. This one is received by Kane, but not enough for elevation. 22-20. Inching closer to another set win. That's another ace. That space between and behind those guys is gonna be very difficult to block. They're trying to make sure it doesn't get too deep, so they have to dig, but they're leaving a lot of space behind Kane, and it seems on the rotation this is where they are always finding themselves. 23-20. Service again, Cropper. This one is well received by Pereira, and miscommunication on the net, and the service is broken. Two of them not talking. It's 21-23. Darius has a service. This one is received by Cropper. Gibson gets it. Pushes it to excellent dig there by Duncan. serves with, again, set. Copper goes up, so smashes. And they're 1 point away from taking the second set. 24-21. 24-21. 24-21. Master has the service. He has the set on his hands. Can he get it here for his team? Serves. Darius receives. It was McPherson. Marquis brings it over. It's with Cropper. Cropper leaves it there. There's a set. Not a good decision there by Marshall. And the service is broken. 22-24. 22-24. Still set point for the Associates. Can they receive well? They do. Here it is. Is this it? Yes, it is. That's the end of the third set. 25-22. 25-22. So it's 2 sets to 1. Associates 2. The defending champions Dags team won 26-24. Associates 25-23. Dags team won, and now 23-22 Associates. 2 sets to 1. Odain wants to speak. So far, so good, Odain, you think? Game plan? He's now running away from the mic. Is everything going according to the game plan? I can't hear you. The mic needs to come forward. Come forward if you want to talk to the mic. You see now he's mic shy, but we have Marquis with us. Marquis, you got to pull back a set. Do you think you guys are capable?
More than capable.
The game has been pretty competitive?
Yeah, I would say so. You know, if we work together as a team and communicate more, we can pull this off.
Marquis Pereira, the MVP of the tournament last year, the captain of the defending champions, and they believe that they can still do it. There are 2 sets to go. Are we going to get 2 sets more? We'll see. The spectators would love to have one. It depends on how the result goes. It's 2 sets to 1, and we're bringing you live coverage on Bay Hill News Network with the compliments of Mr. Brown's Brunch. Yes, Mr. Brown's Brunch. We'll be back with set number 4 in a while. So we're back, and this is a fourth set. The Associates are leading 2-1. The defending champions are going to have to try to pull the stock back. The lady who has seemed to have been holding on when she's serving is Kane. And Kane is again doing good work. Serves this one though, and she's pushing her team forward. Kane serves. They're leading 2-love in this the fourth set. They need to win this set to push the game into a fifth. Associates need to win the set and win the game. Here we go. Slam smash into the net. It was there. There to happen, but timing is all about it. So service is broken. Now it's with Gibson. All the Associates combined. This one goes long. Good call by Duncan this time. It's now with Duncan. Duncan serves. Service is broken. So it's 2-3. Early in this fourth set. We have a 5-setter to open the honors day. Now we're to the fourth set. 9 good sets of volleyball. Cropper comes in. He's going to try to get some service in. This one was a long one. Not characteristically his. Not sure if it's correct, but the supporters were saying that every time they go to that end, they have a poor game. Darius is going to serve all the way over. Kane is great on the line. It's 4-2. Fergus is serving. Reserve is called. Service comes up again. This one's going to come down. Just 3-4. Good. You can see that the arousal has been lost. Lost a good bit of arousal, and so the level of play has deteriorated a bit. It's 5-3, and they will try to. Yeah, there we go. Concentration levels are waning now. It's been a long afternoon, but if you want to be a champion, you're gonna have to play and play hard for very long periods. And unfortunately, this one is not well taken either. So into the net, service now, they in 4-6 Associates. Serving, this one is long again. So just a consistent change in service from one end to the next. Brings it over and blocked at the net by Marquis Pereira. It's 8-4. Dags leading again. Not a good reception, and again poor effort again at the third play. It's 9-4. Start to get a little heated. Copper brings up, and that's going to go wide. It's 10-4. 10-4. 10-4 in set number 4. Larry brings it over. That's not a good, well received at all. It's 11-4. So again, the Dykes team is taking the charge. There we go. Brings it over. So Master. Pereira goes up, and the decision was a little too early. And fell on his fingers after the fact. And break of service. They are leading 5-11. Associates are going to have to fight back. Service, receive, set, all the way back over, and the master controls. Well received. Is there a set? There is a set. Not well received by Marsha. Marsha goes out of court. Dags moves up. They push forward to 12. It's 12-5. Do they have yet another fight in them? Marquise Pereira is going to be taking the charge. He's going to have to keep his service. And he's going to have to carry his team as close to that 25 as possible. So that there is no questioning whether or not they can take this set and equal things up. He does that with a good service, but it's brought over. It's there. Marquise is going to spike into the net, however. Into the net, however. Break in the service is 6-12. Franklin serves. Kane receives. It's up there. See pushed over. Miscommunication once more in the backcourt. And it's now over to Associates once more. They have given another point. 7. It's not well received by Kane. And it's 8. Every time one of these teams seems to be pulling away from the other, there is a lapse, or there is on the other end a good run of points to pull it right back. Again, this one is going to go out. There goes the lapse in concentration. And there's now 13-8. Kane, who has been torn in the flesh of the Associates with her service. Let's see what she does. She serves into Master. At the net it is. But up the net again. There's a point there as it's blocked initially and pushed over finally by Cropper. 9:30. Gibson has service. here we go again. It's with the Associates combined. They have just pulled a couple points back. It's 12-16. This is the fourth set. Fighting tooth and nail, these teams. Teams want to make sure that they go home with the top honors this afternoon. This is a rally. Let's see who goes up. No one goes up. Falls into the net. And it's now 13-16. The Associates combined. They're behind by 3. McMaster serves again. Pereira receives. Let's see if there's a set. There's a set. Pereira goes up and smashes. That one goes out. 13-17. Some tension getting into the game, some aggressivity given to the game, some passion coming into the game. As none of these teams want to go home with the silver this afternoon. Service to McMaster. McMaster goes and it goes long. So it's now 18-13. 18-13. Service now to So it's 14-18, change of service. O'Dane, Pereira receives. Let's see if there's a set. No, there isn't. Cropper is asking for a set here from Gibbs. He gets it and he slashes it. Really good play there. Really, really good play. He got an excellent set. He made good use of it and breaking the service, is it? No, it's still the service of O'Dane. It's 15-17. 15-17. Wide. That deviation of the net is what is going to affect the players when they make the decision. This one is out, is it? This one is out. So it's a reserve call. This is a reserve call. So it's 16-17. O'Dane takes another service. Brings it up into the net this time though. It's 18-17. 18-17. From the official. This time it's it. Settler is going to get it. Marquez is going to go. Smashes into the net. However, service is broken. 17-16. 17-16. Or so it's just like we've seen in some of the other games. Sets that have been played. The teams have been inching back and giving themselves a fighting chance. It's with Marshall. She serves into the net. Again, not a good service. Associates go down by another one. Marquez has the service in hand. He serves. Franklin receives. This one is a little too much on it and goes on the line. So on the line. It looked as if it was going to go out, and Associates decides didn't. So it's 18-19. Good service again. Set made. He brings it over. See if there's going to be a set again. Yes, there is. Marquez comes up. And there's again no communication between Pereira coming from the back and the net. Not a good reception by the setter. It's 2019. Franklin is getting some good points. And as we say that, he rushed the service. It's all at 20. 20 apiece. 20-20. Broken the service 21-20, edging closer to the championship. I'd associate can independent champions pulling back. There's help call there, goes it over. Oh, good start. It goes out of court, trying to attack it at the net. Was Copper, and it's now 21-21. Duncan has it. She serves. Duncan smashes. It's 22-21. Cropper has the service. He can possibly have the game on his hands. 3 of his Marcus type service can get this done. Associates is not. Oh, he decides not to. And change of play. Change of play. And he's deciding that he's not going to smash any of his service. This one he's just going to try to get over. He got that one over. It's 23-21. Cropper again. This time he is going to elevate. Smashes. Received. Set. Let's see. Dorian cannot bring it over. 24-21. 24-21. Game point. Set point. Match 1. 24-21. Cropper. Does he serve to victory? Let's see. Smashes it into the net. Into the net. That is where pressure took the better of him. Not confident in his ability that but he should have. He should have. Oh, 25, 22, 24. This one is received. Copper set, pushes it over. So now let's see what happens. Marquis is going to take it over. There's a set, is it? Marshall tries to bring it over. Gets it over now. Pushing it over. That's it. That's a game. That's a game. Set match. That's the end of the final. 3-1. 3-1. Associates against the Dags. Team 2. Come right back very soon as we get into the prize giving ceremony, since we've had a long afternoon. All right, good afternoon, everyone. We want to quickly go into the prize giving ceremony. Good. So we have come to the end of the sixth competition for the school year, the academic year here at the community college. And we are on the last lap. We're definitely going to get into the last lap of things next week when we go into our track and field portions. But before we do that, we have to complete the team sports, in this case, volleyball, the last of the batch. We were able to complete 6 competitions so far, and with the exception of 2017 to 2019, this year has been exceptional in terms of the quality of performances. We want to say again, special thanks to Mr. Brown's Brunch out of New York, one of our sponsors this afternoon, and some of the balls that we have here this afternoon were donated by Mr. Brown's Brunch. So sometimes we feel that our small efforts may not be reaching very far, but a good few people pay attention of what we do at the college. That's why we need to keep a pretty good standard as we continue to do competitions. So I thank the guys from the media who are always supporting and pushing out our information. And of course, Bay Hill News Network for continuing their work with us throughout the tournament. We're going to go right into the prize giving ceremony. And we're going to ask the officials of our competition to assist us with the presentation. They have been part and parcel of our competition for the last few years, either by a player and now official and official at large for a while. And so we're going to ask them to assist us in terms of our presentations. We have a few, so we're going to go through them very quickly. The team MVPs, we're going to start with that. The team MVPs. MVP from the Division of Teacher Education, none other than Kader Ned. Okay? Could someone come? Find it now. Find it and go. Teachers. Okay, all right. All right. There's something else. Okay, no. Oh, that one was not. Yeah, it didn't have a point. That's it. All right, let's go quickly. MVP from the Division of Arts, Sciences, and General Studies, Team 2, their captain, Osborne Williams. MVP for the defending champions. From the defending champions who were dethroned this afternoon, unfortunately. Their captain as well, Marquis Pereira. That's one. It sounds as if Mr. Pereira has an agent. His parents are here as well, so I guess wow, something in the future. Yeah, MVP from the newly crowned champions, Jamal Kwapa. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's invite the third place team. I must say, I think we need to put our hands together because throughout the 7 games that they have played, they moved from allowing the ball to drop in front of them to actually playing some attacking volleyball this afternoon. Division of Arts, Sciences and General Studies Team 2, third place in a 5-setter. And definitely medals and that. Right? Some players walk in front of the man, all they do things properly now. Yeah. Some of these students have just started playing volleyball. Some never played volleyball before this year. So that's one of the purposes of the competitions at the college, to afford opportunities to as many people as possible in as many sports as possible. And as they did that, they have improved. And they did put on a good show this afternoon in a 5-setter against the teachers division. Yeah, bring it up. Dags team 2, third place team. Give them a round of applause. Congratulations. And we're going to have some more of these guys playing as the years go by because a couple of them, a good number of them are in year 1. We're going to go into a new award. We're going to go into a new award. Most improved players, player. Most improved player during the tournament. We have 2 in our deliberations from the time they started this year to the time that the competition ended today. There were very good improvements between these 2 players. And so we're going to award both of them the trophies and a ball each. Nikolai Williams and Java Odin. I'll let you know that this is the very first time that Mr. Williams is playing volleyball. Odin has continued to progress in the other sports as he uses his talents. It's been said that they're both left-handers. So, wow. Can I have a picture of both of you together, please? Yes? Come on, give it up, give it up, give it up. This is why we do what we do, so that the individuals could have an opportunity to push on in all of what they do. Make it blind. Congratulations, gentlemen. Congratulations. Wow. Let's move on. Best defensive player in the tournament from Teachers Division, Clemson Fergus. So on behalf of the Teachers Division, we're going to have a soon-to-be teacher, I hope. Good. So let's move on. How many more we have? We have 3 more individual awards. Before we go there, well, let's do one more. Let's do one more. The best attacking player in the tournament. No doubt. Jamal Cropper. Best attacking player in the tournament, and I'm sure you will appreciate that. When he has his serve on spot, he's good. And when he is spiking, he's very good as well. National player, so we expect that in terms of his dominance in that case. Second place this year, the Division of Arts, Sciences, and General Studies Team 1. Give them a round of applause. Come on, come on. Remember, this afternoon's final, sponsored by Mr. Brunch. Mr. Brown's Brunch, let's get it right. Mr. Brown's Brunch. So next time you guys in New York, check out Mr. Brown's Brunch up in the tri-state. Mr. Brown's Brunch. Yes, thanking you much, thanking you much, thanking you much. Wow. So we have 2 more individual awards and then the championship award. MVP of the final. MVP of this afternoon's final. Stole some points on the serve, stole some points on the attacking play, and also was dominant in trying to control his team and carry them to the championship. Jama Kwapa, MVP Finals. We have 1 more individual award and 1 more team award. Before that, remember, next week Wednesday, road relay. Get your rides, follow your runners. We're gonna have 9, well, a minimum. We're gonna have a minimum of 9 teams, and they're all raring and ready to go. Right now, we have 5 male teams and 4 female teams, and there's a possibility that we may have 2 teams from the leeward side. So they're all ready. They're raring. They're training. Next week Wednesday, get your rides, follow the race, follow your classmates or your favorite runner. After that, Monday the 27th, heats. This year, heats is going to be big. This year we have over 150 persons who have registered for heats, the biggest since 2018. And then finals. Well, if heats are going to be that big, finals definitely going to be very competitive. MVP of the tournament. Taken 3 awards already. None other than Jamal Cropper. This is what happens when you run into poles. The sacrifice for running into poles. Champion team! The new champions of volleyball at the college. Associates combined! So, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to the end of our championship here, the volleyball championship, championship number 6 at the St. Vincent Grenadines Community College for 2022-2023. A long year, but a pleasing year, definitely. And we're going to end it off by giving the track and field athletes an opportunity to show their skills, display their talents, and to take the spotlight very, very soon. The new champions of volleyball at the Community College Associates Combined, here done in their gray, white, and that orange. And they even have a manager with them. Wow. And that's cook for you. So this is how it is. Championship after championship after championship. Yeah. So we have some pictures being taken by the people at the from the press. And so this is where we're going to end our commentary for this afternoon. I want to thank you so much for supporting us. Mr. Brown's Brunch, remember that, all the way up in New York. They have been one of our sponsors. Bay Hill News Network, shouting them out. Monty and the guys up the hill who have been really tremendous with us. Follow them on Facebook and follow them on Wednesday, because they're going to be bringing live coverage of every leg of our road relay. They're going to be at our sports as well on the 5th of April as we finish off the stuff. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful afternoon and see you on Wednesday.